Samsung created a lot of noise for the launching of their newest flagship phone for 2021. Finally, the S21 series is available. It has three variants, the S21, S21 Plus, and the S21 Ultra. Today, we will be unboxing S21 Plus and the S21 Ultra. This is FGV and welcome to Juantech Review. We'll start unboxing. What we have here is the 8GB of RAM and 256GB storage. The color is Phantom Violet and this is made in Vietnam. This is the S21 Plus. This one is the 12GB RAM and 256GB of internal storage, and the color is Phantom Black, also made in Vietnam. The box of S21 Plus and S21 Ultra is color coordinated. So, ibig sabihin, kung ano yung color ng iyong phone, yun yung color ng S. For this particular case, this is the Phantom Violet. So, mapansin niyo yung letter S niya is violet. The same with the S21 Ultra. Yung letter S is also black. So we have tested the camera, yung fingerprint, and then we have checked yung kanyang UI, we have checked also yung kanyang processor, and then later on, maybe in few days or after checking this or using this phone, we can give an in-depth review of these units. For the display of the S21 series, ang ginamit po nila dito is the dynamic Amoled HDR10 Plus with 1,500 nits, and that is for the Ultra. For the 21 Plus, It's still the same, the dynamic AMOLED with HDR10 Plus, but the nits is only at 1,300. The refresh rate is the same for both. It is at 120 Hz. So we have tested the refresh rate. We logged in dun sa www.testufo.com. So doon makikita natin yung difference na. We can see the difference of 120 Hz, 60, 90, 30, 7.5 hanggang ababa for comparison and for appreciation of how the refresh rate works on your phone. The S21 Ultra do have a PPI or pixel per inch of 515, while yung sa ating 21 Plus do have only at 394. So medyo malayo yung disparity nila. In terms of protection, they are both using Corning Gorilla Victus. Yun yung pinaka-latest na Corning Gorilla Glass. And sabi nila, it can survive drops onto hard and rough surfaces up to 2 meters. So 2 meters, roughly that's like mga 6 feet, 6 to 7 feet. They said that yung fingerprint sensor ng S21 series is 50% faster, which is true, no? Sinubukan namin, sobrang bilis. So we had tested it and it's very fast, 50% faster, and it will have 77% larger fingerprint reader area. Mas malaki nga. Ito, I'm using a Note 10 Plus. So, kung i-compare ko, mas malaki nga yung dito sa S21 series. Mas malaki siya. And they're using Qualcomm 3D Sonic Censored 2nd generation. For the international version, they're using the chipset, which is the Exynos 2100. While the US version, they're using the Qualcomm Snapdragon 888. Okay? So later, we will show to you how it fares or kung ano yung ranking niya dun sa CPU benchmark ranking. For the GPU, they are using Mali G78 MP14, while the US version or the US China version is using the Adreno 660. The Exynos 2100 ranks 4th on the smartphone processors ranking, while the Snapdragon 888 ranks 2nd after the A14 Bionic of Apple. So guys, kung meron naman kayong way or chance na you can purchase the S21 series, either US or China version instead of international, and then if the price is halos magkaparehas lang naman, I would suggest that you choose the US and China version because of the processor and the GPU. So for the S21 Plus, the available colors is the Phantom Black, Phantom Violet, Phantom Silver, and Phantom Pink. While for the S21 Ultra is the Phantom Black and the Phantom Silver. Now, meron silang special na ginawa na presentation for the Phantom Black. Okay? Because according to them, yung Phantom Black na color is strong, it is fluid, and it is modern. And then the Phantom Black is a deep and resonant black that was created not by adding more, but by using less. So yun yung tagline nila for the Phantom Black. And actually, kung hawakan nyo po, talagang wala siyang smudges. They really tried to create the perfect black. Very premium. Okay, for the camera naman, one thing that really impressed me with the Ultra is that meron siyang 100 times na zoom. So it is available naman din doon sa S20 series, but this time meron siyang pwede niyang ma-capture at pwede niyang ma-lock. So kasi pag 100 times na yung zoom mo, ang nangyayari is konting movement lang ng kamay mo, nawawala ka na dun sa gusto mong i-capture na object. For the S21 Plus, it can zoom up to 30 times. Also, one thing that is good with this phone is the director's view. So, pwede kang mag-record sa both cam, front at saka sa back, and then you have 3 choices to choose. Okay? Napakaganda. This is available for both Ultra and the 21 Plus. But for the camera, the main shooter is at 108 megapixel, while the periscope telephoto is 10 megapixel and the telephoto is also at 10 megapixel. And then, meron silang ultra-wide shooter which is at 12 megapixel. Yung kanilang front shooter naman, front camera, is at 40 megapixel. Now, for the S21 Plus, yung camera naman niya is triple camera siya. And then, meron siyang 64 MP na main shooter and then 12 megapixel for the wide and then another 12 megapixel for the ultra wide. Now, it does support 8K video recording. The same with the S21 Ultra. But when we tested it, yung kanyang ito 256 gigabytes. At the same with this, and yung 8K video recording ninyo would be converted to only 30 minutes. 30 minutes lang po yung 256 GB. Masyadong mabigat po yung 8K. Another improvement for the S21 Ultra is their Wi-Fi. Well, sabi nila, they used the latest technology for the Wi-Fi. So, it can, so mas mabilis yung pick up niya ng signal. So, mas mabilis ka makakapag-download or you can do whatever you want. And yung latency is lower. The same with the Bluetooth. Yung technology na ginamit nila is the 5.2 version. Okay? Yung S20 Ultra at saka itong S21 Plus use the same technology which is the 5.0 version. In terms of battery, the S21 Ultra is being supported by 5,000 mAh na battery. While the S21 Plus is being supported by 4,800 mAh. Well, unfortunately, hindi po kasali yung adapter or yung charger nila. If you could still remember, when Apple did it, yung Samsung talagang gumawa ng marketing meme, no? Parang they mock yung Apple for doing it, for not, providing the charger. And then, after a few months, yun din, sumunod din yung Samsung. Actually, yung Xiaomi did it also. Doon sa pag-release nila ng Xiaomi 11, hindi rin sila nagbigay. Hindi nila nilagay yung battery, yung adapter or yung charger, but they give it separately. Now, for this particular case, all you have to do is to buy it separately because yung kanilang free na USB cable, USB Type-C cable is Type-C from the both ends. Okay? So karamihan kasi ng charger natin is naka USB Type to Type-C. So ito naman is Type-C to Type-C. The box of S21 series is slimmer. Yan. Kasi po, wala pong kasali na adapter. Walang kasama na headset at wala pong kasama na jelly case. And I think I can make a prediction na in coming years, because what they wanted is to save the environment, and most likely, when we buy cellphones, baka mamaya yung cellphone na lang mismo, at saka yung karton na biodegradable. Hindi na nga siguro kasali yung warranty card because you can do it online naman. All you have to do is to scan your QR code. And then the cable itself, well, you can most likely have your own cable from previous phone so that you can use. And then yung SIM card ejector, yun, parang kailangan talaga. Pero other than that, I think on the coming years, I can predict already that what would be given when we purchase phone is the unit itself and then unbiodegradable na box. In In terms of OS, they are using Android 11 already, and then the UI is a 3.1. Both the S21 Ultra and S21 Plus. Card slot, well, yun ang hindi nakasali dito. Wala na siyang SD card slot. So, yung dalawang SIM na lang, yung dual SIM na lang. So, if you want, you can buy the 512 gig edition, or you can choose the 256 gig. I think that is already too much. Also, in terms of 5G, nakalimutan ko, very few pa lang po yung 5G capable area, and nandito i-share po namin sa inyo. Nandito po yung mga areas na kung saan meron po pong 5G sa Philippines. So at least when you activate your 5G, if you will be on those places, you may activate your 5G and enjoy yung 5G, kasi sabi nila super bilis nito sa mag-download at gumamit ng internet. So that's it mga kawan, and we are hoping for our next video na we would see you, and for that to happen, please do not forget to subscribe our channel, hit the bell button so you'll be notified on our next content. Keep safe, amping kanunay, o daghang salamat mga kawan.